Hey everybody, I have a little something that the kids called the COVID. So I'm stuck in this room. The good news is, so are my cards. So I'm gonna, here we're looking at the 1959 cards. And I'm gonna go back a couple years from here and go through some other Topps years. 1958. This is the very first Stan the Man Musial card in Topps. I think that this card was double produced, I think. Up until this point, Rowling had the rights to Stan's image for their marketing purposes, and I think you can get like those cutout Rowling cards in previous years, which are pretty cool. But this is his first Topps card. And I think it was double produced, I think they say. So that's cool. Actually, I'll take this out. Larry Doby. I have a new approach to try to prevent glare, or bad glare, and that is that I'll show you my little secret here. I got this little guy that I had for early days of COVID times that I shot in my face during WebEx meetings, and it blinded me. But finally found a good purpose for it. So this Larry Doby, super cool. Love this card. Oh, getting glare again. Okay, so I'll stop doing that. And okay, so yeah. All right. So let's see. I can zoom in instead of. Nope, that's not gonna work either. All right, bear with me. Bear with me. You know. You guys, thanks for your patience. Okay, so the Larry Doby. Mini Minosa. Do I have this one wrapped? Yeah, I gotta unwrap this one too. Sorry. I'm apologizing too much, you know. Just gotta live with it. Okay. And it's out of focus. Mini Minoso. I think this is a great looking card too. I'm becoming a bigger fan of 1958 as time goes on. Particularly, I think of their All-Star cards look awesome. Case in point probably is this card. I love this card. Let me try to shift the light a little bit. Oh man, what a nice card, right? It's just so nice. And I mean, a lot of these, it's the design of these All-Star cards, and these, of course, are the cheaper cards of from this set. Not Hank Aaron specifically, but the All-Star cards, as is typically the case. So, it's so nice. This is if I would say that if you're I think I've heard other people say this, but if you're like on a budget and you want nice vintage cards, 1958 All Stars are probably one of the best buys around, I think. And then got this guy, which I call the green card. And I've come to really like this card, this Hank Aaron. And this is also outing me as this has got to be a new card, because look at that brand new SEG holder, huh? If I said I got this 2 years ago, would you believe me? I don't think so. Yeah, this is a new card. Sorry, CSG. These acronyms are a little killer for someone with dyslexia. So anyway, yeah, I mean, this is one of my favorite Hank Aarons. I know I say that a lot, but it is one of my favorite Hank Aarons. You know, I mean, I put it up next to this one. It's hard to, I mean, this one is so cool, but there's something about the green here and the simplicity of it, that I love. It's hard to quite explain, but it's like the reason why I call it the green card is part of what I like about it. And then we have here some going down one more year, 1957. Mini Minosa, 1957. And 1957 is another year that, you know, I like it a lot. And it's reminiscent of like a lot of other years. I mean, maybe this is like maybe top showing a little more influence from Bowman. I'm not sure, but it's not. It's and I like a lot of cards in the set, but it's not like one of my favorite. It's probably one of my least favorite 1950s series. Although it's just it's like the best decade of baseball cards. So that doesn't mean anything about me not liking it. I love it. And here we got a Larry Doby. It's funny that this is my highest grade, but as I get a little closer, I'm not sure what this is also older. It's an older grade, but the registration isn't great. You can see, like, let me see. You can see, like, in the socks of his hat. I'm trying to do it without the glare. You can see, like, there's a little pink in the socks. That bugs me when the registration's off. But cards seem to grade pretty well with that. This card, Don Newcombe card. So this card came in the picture. It didn't have this little break in it, this little crack. But when I got it, it did have the crack. So the seller was an honest guy, and he did good on it. And he said he'd take $30 off any card that he had listed. And actually, that got me the Larry Doby that he got sitting right over to the left, which is a card that I love. So that was cool. And recently, I actually did say that this was my favorite looking Frank Robinson card. I actually said that in my last video. And that's true. This is my favorite looking Frank Robinson card. But of course, my favorite Frank Robinson card would have to be this. Would have to be his rookie. I'll try to see if I can get a little bit. Let's see if I can get a little closer on this one without glare. It's going to be tough. I'll go sideways. There we go. There we go. So this is, of course, the Frank Robinson rookie. This is, again with the red legs, which is a funny name with maybe a sinister backstory, as I explained last time. But Frank Robinson came on the scene, he was a Rookie of the Year, broke the rookie home run record, or tied it, of 38. That's the record that Pete Alonso currently holds, and is dear to my family members. My kids are big Mets fans and the biggest Pete Alonso fans. And then he had a tremendous career to break 500 home runs, and he was the first ever black baseball manager, and he managed a lot. To manage 1,000 wins, he also managed well over 1,000 losses. But so he wasn't, he's better known for being a great baseball player than being a great manager. But he did have longevity as a manager. But he's an interesting story. He's also big into civil rights. So he was a person of consequence, and one of the all-time greats. And that's what I have for you today. Thank you.